Well, welcome back, VOD people. Here we're going to get into scenario number 31. But first, like when all elements are inert and you're playing a certain class, it's interesting modifier, but yeah. All right, so we're playing scenario 31 here. And yeah, we need to quickly do. So we've already done our city event level Void Warden yet. Yep, that's exactly what we're about to do. I just wanted to make sure that everything was set up so we could go into it as quickly as possible for the VOD. So, yeah, I mean, this will be included in the VOD title, so obviously any of you who are here by now should know this, but just one last warning in case you're just like clicking through very quickly. We will now be we'll be leveling up our Void Warden to level 5. So if you consider level 5 plus Jaws line characters spoilers, then fair warning. Of all of them, you really shouldn't be too worried about this, but it sort of is what it is. All right, here we go. Level 5 Void Warden, away. All right, so our level 5 card is Stand Fast. Ugh, we're going to have to deal with one of these ugly cards now. No. Place the Ward. This is our like level 5 little additional mini thing. We're not even going to bother to make something for this because we're never using this top. Place the Ward in an adjacent empty hex. It is considered an obstacle for all purposes. All enemies that enter hex adjacent to the ward gain poison. All enemies gain disadvantage on all their attacks not granted by you while within range 3 of the ward. I mean, this actually, I guess, will be useful for one specific scenario that we're going to do pretty soon, but yeah. The real selling point of this is one ally or enemy within range 3 may perform attack 3, range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. This bottom is amazing. So good. So yeah, mostly not significant top, which is occasionally useful, but amazing bottom. Amazing bottom. There's also another card we want to bring. So I did this off stream, but I set up the scenario appropriately. The scenario rules here are that there's dark every round and there's night demons. So I actually hate this scenario, but this does actually make turn out the lights quite decent. Being an attack 3 range 3 curse is just fine. I guess it's not really. The problem is we can't go faster than the night demons before they consume dark most of the time. And attack 3 range 3 curse actually isn't even that good anymore. So yeah, I wanted to bring that, but actually I probably shouldn't. All right, so what's getting cut is this. What was the other card that we cut previously? Oh yeah, Signs of the Void. I guess Signs of the Void mostly sucks here. That end of scenario XP though. Yeah, that's true. These enemies hit so hard that Shield Spikes is just not great against them. And I don't really want to be doing Signs of the Void for my turn. I think it's fine actually just to cut Signs of the Void. I don't know that there's anything else that I would really want to cut over that. I kind of want every single one of these cards. Yeah, there's really. I mean, I guess I could cut Give and Take, but I really don't like doing that either. I think I would rather have Give and Take than Signs of the Void. So, yep. So Signs of the Void, you stay out, and in comes our super ugly Stand Fast. All right. I'm going to be going with a similar approach here that I did last time. I might play Shield Spikes, but I don't care so much about having this here. I actually think the Immobilize is going to be much more valuable against the Night Demons, who are almost entirely melee enemies. So I'd rather just have the range to Immobilize than one additional shield ability when Shield Spiking enemies that hit so hard isn't really amazing. Shield Spikes is better when you're fighting smaller enemies. Large enemies that hit really hard. Oh crap! I also should have gotten us another small item here. Yeah, I already did my city event, so I was just gonna buy a minor mana potion. I think is the next choice here, pretty clearly for the Void Warden. I mean, Scroll of Power is kind of interesting because we can use it during Burn Away the Dark, but I think I'd rather just have a mana potion. The flexibility and power of mana potion is really nice. It's also just extremely cheap. So that costs us 9 gold. So we go to 50. Oh, we also didn't get our perk. Yes. So we're going to replace a 0 with another +1 ice. Again, we prefer to get ice because most of our attacks create dark. And ice is just a random element for Master Influence, more than anything specifically useful. Okay, so that's enough bad stuff. Time to start fighting. Range 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, 1, 2, 3. So these can always summon from here, huh? All of us have curse cards in the deck, actually. It's because we have the scenario effect. It gave us all 3 curses. So what are these traps? The traps are curse and damage. Oh boyo. And dark is strong at the beginning of every round. Well, I guess we're not supposed to play Master Influence on turn 1 here, huh? I mean, Lure of the Void is way too good. Way too good. What can we do to go early? Play this? Yeah, I mean, I think trying to go as early as possible makes sense. Alright. We need to set up the favorite as usual. And do what? Throw away stopping power again? No, I regretted not having this. I should not have stopping power in my deck, and I should have this additional move 3. I also need to grab battle goals. Normally in this mod, the game actually, yeah. So what's a card that I really don't care about in the immediate future? Maybe just this still? Sure. I mean, I'll need the movement, but I don't immediately need the movement, right? All right, let's go ahead and grab battle goals. All right, for us, loot 5 or more tokens or never drop below half. Oof. Well, 5 or more tokens is not consistently going to happen for us, especially in a scenario like this one, which is really difficult. So let's just go like that. Here, your current hit point value must be equal to your maximum hit point value at the end of the scenario, or reveal a room. All right, yeah, we'll open a door. That's kind of our thing, so that I don't mind. And here, 2 or less point. Well, we can literally not gain 13 experience, so we'll try to be at 2 or less at the end of the scenario. I don't know if that's a given. Doesn't seem like we're getting a check mark on Hatchet here. All right, so what is everyone else doing? Shall we still set up shield spikes? It's maybe fine. Otherwise, what else can we be doing? Do we have our fire push attack or pull attack? Do we bring that? Yeah, we do. Because we can pull one of these through one of the traps, but I guess we have to go pretty far to do that. Technically, from here, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, jump there and pull one. But it's only worth rushing them if they summon the first turn. I think we're just hoping they don't summon the first turn. Yeah. And we just use the Lure of the Void to disarm one of these and put it through the trap. So I think setting up shield spikes makes sense. It's still not going to be bad. And accordingly, let's just go ahead and do our shielding ability. Kind of standard first turns for everyone. All right, hope we're fast enough. We are fast enough. Oh, Night Demons. Wait, is that the... No. No, it's just standard. Okay. Whew. Got lucky. Again, this is like... Yeah, this is why... All right, so for anyone who missed my rant in between scenarios, there are... I think I said this already, but there are some scenarios in Gloomhaven that I really don't like the design of, and this is one of them. And so the reason for this... All right, well, hold on. I guess I should read everything else. The goal for the scenario is to destroy the rock column. It should actually be placed on the map, but it's there. Because there should be the objective token on it. Also, we need... I guess let's do this. There should be a thing to read there. We'll worry about that then, I guess. The thing I really don't like about the scenario design is... So there's dark every single round. And light is inert every round. First of all, this is just sort of unnecessary imbalancing of classes, but that's not the most significant thing. The most significant thing is that... So Night Demons have a 7 initiative ability to go invisible when they consume dark. This is normally balanced by the fact that Night Demons have to create dark to be able to do this the following round, which is like... For that to line up is much less common, and then you have some counterplay of like knowing the dark is coming, so you can know that they go invis that round. You could also theoretically like play around going later and consuming dark when you're fighting Night Demons, stuff like that. There are a lot of ways to counterplay that. Here, with Night Demons able to go at 7 and consume dark every single round and go invisible, there's literally no counterplay in this party. Our characters who have stuns cannot go at 7 or earlier. We have one character with one card that can go at 6, but we also don't have any stuns on that class anyway, so it's not like we could prevent one from going invis. We could have stun powder, but again, even then we would somehow have to be able to accurately guess the turn they're going to do this, play exactly that turn every single time. So this is sort of just like a nightmare design in the sense that it's extremely unfun because we're like, and I've talked about this a lot before, but this is something I really don't like in a game. I don't like that the control of the game is just outside of my hands. I want my decisions to matter. And here, when I'm playing against this, ultimately my decisions matter a lot less because what's going to decide how easy or hard the scenario is is how often the Night Demons, while we're still fighting them, flip their ability to consume dark. Specifically, their 7 initiative ability to consume dark and go invisible. If it wasn't so early, it would also be different because at least then, like, if this was a late initiative rather than early initiative, it'd also be like, all right, well, at least we could disarm them for that round, and then next round we know they're going to be invisible, etc. Like there would again be more ways to play around it. But here, there's no counterplay to it whatsoever. It's just like every single round we have to ask ourselves, are we lucky or not? And that's not fun. Like at least to me. Like some people might like this, but I don't like RNG, which for some people who watch the VOD, I guess don't know what this means. RNG is just short for random number generator. It basically just means randomness programmed into a game. I don't like RNG to decide scenarios for me. I think that's like Gloomhaven at its worst, and that is ultimately what we've got going on here because of having dark every round with night demons, because of their ability to go at 7 and consume dark to go invisible. All right, so the Void Warden's up first. Fortunately, here we got lucky. Like again, and it's just like I don't even know how you're supposed to balance the scenario around this design either, because I mean, if we get lucky the entire time, like the variance and how difficult the scenario is so huge based off of just one simple thing. All right, we gain 1 experience. We consume dark using Lure of the Void. We're going to disarm range 3, force target perform move 3. Mm-hmm. So these traps do how much damage? These are level 5 enemies. So the traps are 7 damage each. So this will be 14 damage to you. Sure. If I put you through 2 traps. Oh no, they. Oh no. Oh my god. All right, well, we got lucky with the Night Demons, but this is the worst Deep Terror flip. How do we not lose this scenario? So we have to move back. I guess only this one will get to summon then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the red guard has to stay here. Red guard has to stay here, then only this one gets to flip a summon on it. If we put... No, it's impossible to occupy every hex adjacent. Even if we pull this one up to here, and then this one goes here, then it can still just summon here. If you just scenario with 4 Tinkers, I'll be fine. Yeah, we'll see. We did. We got lucky on that one too, though. So... Alright, let's do the thing we're planning on doing, which is commanding you to move like this. I think this makes sense. So that's 14 damage, which puts you down to 3. It's also 2 curses, and you're disarmed. Alright, and then with the bottom of Taunting Fate, I'm just going to do a default move 2, and go back to here. And I'm actually going to just go ahead and Stamina Potion back Lure of the Void immediately. Because I'm going to need it again here. For sure. Alright, Hatchet's up. Oh, sorry, no, Red Guard's up. Gaining 2 experience here, gaining 2 experience here, activating this, activating this. Oh crap, I gotta set up the picture. My bad. Okay, there we go. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna strengthen ourselves and shield 1. Hatchet goes as well. We're not gonna move at all. I guess I could move. No, there's no corner to go to. Yep, can't move. Staying there. We can't move up because then the Night Demon or the Deep Terrors would summon more. That is the only thing the Deep Terrors could have done that was actually meaningful, and it is very meaningful. But the Night Demons didn't go into Viz, so again, take the good with the bad. 5 movement and 4 movement for each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there or there. I think I'd rather it be here. And it's going to attack the red guard. Hilarious that they try to start like this. Fortunately, we have the helmet. So 5. We have 3. Yep. So we take 2, and he takes 3. Iron Helm for the win. Yeah, for sure. All right, and then this back Deep Terror, you attack for 4 normally. Here it's -2, so you're attacking the red guard. +1, so 3. We have 1 shield. Sadly, we don't have the choice but to use this shield. I don't love it because I don't get retaliate out of it, but so be it. So we take just 1 damage. And summon one of you. Which I think I would rather have. No matter where it is here, it's a problem. There, sure. Not good. Not good. Alright. Strong Dark again. Well, our turn is super obvious here. Fancy Hat Ricochet. Our turn. I would really like to use Lure of the Void. And again, I guess I can't play around their speed, so whatever. No reason to worry about it. Just go as fast as I possibly can and hope for the best. And let the cards fall as they may. Alright, so an immobilize here and a disarm here would be good. I can't do both of those things with reasonable initiative, though. Oh yeah, all my light stuff sucks here, too. Well, I mean, that's fine. Doesn't matter too much. I guess I'm gonna go like this, actually. If they go invis, at least I can immobilize the elite before he goes. So I think this is worth. Well, it's not invis. It's certainly some things, though. Alright, well, the Deep Terrors are doing... Oh, God. Gotta get rid of you. Alright, so the red guard's up first, huh? So I'm going to make an attack 3 targeting the elite Night Demon. Using Blinding Sickle, we have range. We're advantaged and disadvantaged. Alright, he's dead. Perfect. Alright, well, that's a good start. And then I'm going to create fire, do a move 4. Where do I want to go to? What's the range on these Deep Terrors here? 4? Alright, sure. We can go to here. Just grab that coin, because why not? Alright, Hatchet's up. If I do 1, 2... No, then I would get hit. Yeah, that's not good. So I need to put need to put this through the trap. So I guess I try to kill this, do a little splash on this, and kill this. Yep. Seems like a decent start. No, it has been. It certainly has been. I mean, again, they're not flipping 7s, so we're doing well. Alright, so on Hatchet, we're going to use the bottom of Fancy Hat to add +1 to all our attacks this round. We're going to attack with Ricochet. We're going to use the Eagle Eye Goggles. So we have an attack 4 and an attack 3. I'm going to do the attack 4 on this, and I'm going to use the favorite there. So this is going to be attack 7 with advantage here, and then an attack 3 here with neither advantage nor disadvantage. So here first. Whew. Okay, so we kill that. The favorite goes there. And then here. That is unfortunate. It's okay, it's okay. I mean, we had to draw these at some point. Would have been nice to draw this on the advantage attack, but whatever. Can't complain too much, although I still will. Alright, so this takes no damage, and we'll end up being at 1 life here. But at least we get another curse in their deck, so again, it could have been worse. We need to grab the favorite again. Alright, so the favorite is here. I'm sorry, here. Alright, so now the Voidwarden goes. We're going to consume Dark. Gain 1 experience. Use Lure of the Void. And make you go 1, 2... I don't know where I want to put you, I guess is the question. After this, you're going to be at 1 life. So how are we killing you next turn? Like, what's the best way to kill you next turn? I guess this, if we can get into a good spot, right? If I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, pull you. Yeah, so putting you here does make sense. Initiative will be so-so, but whatever. Alright, so you get onto 1. This trap is used. Lure of the Void basically saving us for this room. And you're disarmed. And they get 1 more curse. Okay, so the Night Demon is disarmed, does nothing, loses his disarm, and these have range 4, they do nothing. Also, the strength is going. All right, so we need our move 4. Where are you? Strangling Chain. And we need this pull stuff. We've got fire, but we're not using that. Hopefully we're not using that. Please don't do the invis here. Please don't do the invis here. One more time. Just one more turn. It's not so much to ask for, right? All right, so our plan here is to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. 1 direct damage here, pull you into this, kills both of these. We need to grab the favorite, so we can't actually do anything this turn. But this turn is too good to pass up, so yeah, I mean, I guess we're just grabbing the favorite and doing not much. Is it better to do like a move 1, grab the favorite here? No, it's probably better just do a move 2 and end on it then. Unfortunate place for the favorite to be. This... Oh, I guess I can actually do a move 3 and do a loot to pick it up then, to get a bit further. Yeah, that's probably reasonable. This is probably a stupid question, no stupid questions, but why does one of the Voidwarden's cards look different? It's just because of the mod that, I mean, it's because of however they scan them into the mod or whatever. It's not intentional, it's just the level 5 plus cards for some reason ended up having poor quality scans. I'll possibly try to look to update that at some point if there's an easy way to do that. Maybe by taking them from the Jaws line mod instead of the mod that I stole them from. All right. So, what is the Voidwarden up to here? Sadly, we can't stop the Deep Terrors from going anymore. Have a move 4 and a ranged attack that curses. I think that's probably the best we can do, right? Yeah, it probably is. Probably is. Okay. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, it sort of is what it is. This is going here now. Deep Terrors at 75, range 5 immobilize attacks. Alright, well, we're going to get up there anyway then. So the Night Demon goes there. He's going to attack at -1, I imagine. Yeah, so 4. He attacks the Red Guard. +0. We have no inherent shield, unfortunately. So we just take 4 here. For the record, I don't like the scenario either, though I generally don't like the tentacle boys ever. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the tentacle boys. I think they're interesting. It's really just the interaction between the permanent knight and night demons. That it's not even that I hate night demons. I just hate that the permanent dark plus night demons thing. All right. So things got a little bit different now. But I guess we can still make this work pretty well just by moving onto that and having you attack there. Yeah. Because it's still too good to go pull and kill you. I guess the issue is after that, what am I even doing? I guess I can do the disarm on one of them. Because, yeah, unfortunately, then I'm getting immobilized. I could step back and none of us get immobilized. I could just kill this and we just all take a turn. I'd have to step back pretty far, though. And then I don't have any big movement left after that. I think that's probably not the way to do it. Where do I find this version of Gloomhaven? I keep finding the adaptation when I look. What do you mean? This mod is just, if you search for Gloomhaven tabletop simulator fantasy setup, this will give you this mod. If you're talking about what the Jaws Lion characters, maybe? Alright, but yeah, I think this makes sense. We'll just rely on Redguard to kill that, and we'll just accept these attacks. I mean, they're not even hitting for that much, are they? For 3? Well, alright, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we shouldn't do that. So we're all just going to sort of do nothing here? But then how is Redguard ever going to contribute again after this, is the issue. Well, like a move 3? Because I can't play another loss in here, obviously. I'll be back here with a move 3 and jump, able to do nothing that turn. Yep, Sea Dwarf. Take care. God, taking a crap ton of damage here, though. I can just execute one of these with the compass, but here it's pretty easy. No, let's just go for it. All right, screw it. Well, hopefully we don't miss. I guess the problem with this is if we miss with the... And we have all those curses, so yeah, we could just miss with the hatchet. No, let's be safe. Let's play it safe here. All right, so we're going to use the top of this. We're going to create fire, and I'm going to just burn this one down for 1 direct damage. And then for my bottom action, I'm just moving back to here. And doing nothing else. All right, so then hatchet goes. So range 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So on hatchets, I'm just going to do a move 3, heal 1, range 1, going to here. I'm going to end on the favorite, so I get the favorite back. And I'm going to heal you for 1 and create earth. And do nothing else. And here, I guess I'll just gain 1 experience with Resign Frenzy since I don't get to move up anyway. I'm going to go to here. 2, 3. Yep. And that's the end of the round. All right. So at this point, we're just taking our time moving up, I guess. I'm trying to think. So, yeah, the summon is not a reshuffle, and I believe they only have 1 of these. Maybe they do have 2 of them. I don't think they do. Oh, I wish I do. So, I mean, of the things that are left, I know that they have the curse thing. They have a wound attack, or maybe that's just this one I'm thinking of. Damn, I wish I remembered if there were 2 of these or 1. I mean, they've got the 2 reshuffles, which are the line attacks, which don't affect us right now. I think they actually might have 2 of those. Damn, that would be unfortunate. One, two, 1, 2. I mean, the problem is we never get to do any. If we do the heal here, we never get to do anything for the rest of this room. So we just can't do that. It has to be like go late with this, and then the following turn we do this. Yeah. And just hope that they don't flip. I mean, I'm not even sure that they have another summon. If they do it, best it's 1 out of 5. All right. So we're gonna do this. Doing a gifted attack using Hatchet's face. Hatchet's face is an issue because Hatchet can't move late. So maybe it's not a gifted attack we do with this. What else are we doing otherwise? I guess we just set up Master Influence this round then. It's also late and move up with, I don't know, this. Sure. Hopefully going after them at 83. She typically should. And so Hatchet has a problem. Yeah, let's just play these 2 and do this next turn. And that Hatchet actually doesn't get to move up this turn. Because, well, maybe gets to move up 1 if they do the short range curse attack. Yeah, okay. Because Hatchet can't go after them. All right, so here we're going to just do a move 2. This is range 3 that they're doing here. Yeah. So 1, 2, like so. And we do nothing else. Oh, actually, I guess I get to make an attack here, don't I? Yeah, so I can do attack 2, range 4. Sure. Sure. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. Do I throw the favorite on this one then? So this would be an attack 5, and then I get to follow up with a repeat shot, or I just get to one-shot one of them with Center Mass if I save the favorite. Probably better just do a small attack here, because then we can kill the one that we damage here with the Voidwarden. So let's do our attack 2, range 4. Plus, we could always draw a curse here. No, but that's fine. This works out better anyway. Nice. All right, so the Deep Terrors go. They're attacking at range 3 this round, so they don't get to do anything. Next up is the Voidwarden. So on the Voidwarden, I'm just going to do the bottom of suggestion as a move 3, Consuming Dark. 1, 2, 3 to here, cursing one of them. And then I'm going to gain 2 experience and activate Master Influence. Okay, and then the red guard is going to go, and I just have to do a move 3, and I'm going to use my jump boots here. 1, 2, 3. Because I don't use my jump boots, I won't be able to make it to attack something next turn. I mean, I can attack this one, but this is the one I really want to attack on the red guard next turn. Yep. This is always faster than they can go. So here we can go here, disarm this one, and hit this one and get 100% kill on it. So that just leaves this one. Interesting. We've got lines here. I mean, I guess this bottom is really good here. Is it worth just playing Freeze the Soul top, just 100% go before them with that bottom? How is it going to work out? All right, let's figure out what everyone else is doing here. So this is 24 or 31, doesn't change anything. So Redguard doesn't have to disarm this one, but can. Hatchet is going to move up and attack this one with the favorite, which should kill it. I guess we can attack this one without the favorite, but no, I want them to be attacking adjacent because they've got the 3 retaliate, which works so well. I mean, I guess it doesn't quite change anything. The attack 3 range 3 does it. Because if this kills this, yeah, then we just kill this afterwards. But we can't kill this afterwards. Is the annoying thing. We move up, kill this one. Gifted attack doesn't do anything. This one, so this one gets killed by the red guard. This one can be disarmed. So we really should just focus on killing this one. So I guess even though we can have an amazing turn with that, maybe we don't need to worry about it too much. There's not any there's not going to be 2 enemies left. I mean, I guess we can just gift an ally and attack with this. In that case, but we're not going to have anyone to gift an attack with this. I'm just going to play this for initiative and we'll see. I think this bottom attack is good enough here. There should be dark, by the way. All right, so the deep terror is at 75. Ah, this is their other thing. Okay, sure. So Hatchet's up. So on Hatchet, I'm going to do a move 2 at the bottom of a repeat shot. I'm just going to move to here. And then I'm going to use the top of center mass as an attack 4, plus use the favorite. Yeah, I don't have any items to use. Targeting this one, so this is an attack 7, targeting this deep terror here. Okay, good. We have a +0 and a +1 poison in our deck? Really? No. Hold up. How does that card get in our deck? Oh, there's a +0 stun. Did Chatlog just tell me the wrong thing, though? Oops. Oh, no. Crap. Can I reset? I don't want it to be distorted. Yeah, alright. So this is just coded incorrectly. This is not poison. I was going to say. Oh, no. Oh. Does it maintain the same ratio? It does not necessarily. Alright. We made it a little bit bigger. I guess it's probably fine, though. No, that's a little too big. Hold on 1 second. Oh, crap. Alright, I'm back. He does have a poison perk, but not that one. Sorry. I had to sneeze and I had to blow my nose afterwards. Okay. So I need to fix this. The sizing on this, which we made a bit too big. There, that should be fine. All right, so we killed that one. The favorite is now there. So red guard's up next. So with the red guard, I don't really care whether I have the dark or light, but there's really no reason to convert it. Theoretically, the dark has a greater use. So I'm going to use the bottom of Burn Away the Dark. I'm going to do a move to disarm target 1 adjacent enemy. Moving to here. Disarming this Deep Terror. And then I'm going to attack the other Deep Terror with the top of Flaming Sickle. Creating fire. Would love to draw a curse there. Oh well. Pulling him into this trap and killing him. Okay, so now the Voidwarden goes. And littering and I guess I'm just going to go for the kill here. What happens if I get retaliated? Because if I go for the kill, I can at least move, which is nice. And then next turn I can do a bottom heal. Yeah, sure. So let's actually just do the bottom of Stand Fast as default move 2, plus use Boots to go 1, 2, 3 to here. And then I'm going to use the top of Freeze the Soul to make an attack 3 poison targeting you. Alright, nice. Alright, well we made it through this room without a hitch, but again, that was just due to getting very lucky. The downside is we flipped 3 cards here, which are not the invis, so now they actually have a 1 and 5 to go invis in the next room. A little bit worse. Alright. So what do we do here? I mean, we're definitely long resting on these two characters. The question is, should we long rest on the Voidwarden? If we long rest on the Voidwarden, we basically get to refresh our boots and choose a card to lose. Otherwise, if we don't long rest on the Voidwarden, we're surely entering the room next turn. I mean, theoretically, we could just long rest next turn on the Voidwarden while they open the door. I think that's fine. This next room is a mess, too, so yeah, let's just go like this. Oops. Long rest, start round. Okay, the Voidwarden goes. I'm going to just do this to gain 1 experience. Gifting someone an attack who can't perform it, and then I'm going to do a heal 2 on the red guard. Alright. Long rest completed. I guess I should have used the boots on the... no, it didn't really work out. That's fine. Oh, this next room is such a mess, too. God, this scenario is a really tough one. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to long rest on you here. I'm going to choose some cards to lose here. I mean, as much as I want this, I think I can just get rid of it. Maybe I just get rid of this, actually. I mean, how much movement do we really need? We need a fair amount of movement to make it all the way down to there. But we also have a lot of time in this next room. This next room is going to be the longest room in the scenario. It's always one of these two. The biggest argument for getting rid of Rip from the Flesh is that our allies are just going to get poisoned so much. Maybe we were supposed to bring this for that. I don't know. It's difficult, though, to justify that card. I guess it should really always be one of these cards. I mean, I guess it could just be follow through. The enemies in this next room are mostly going to be pretty low HP, so maybe they're just going to die too quickly. Yeah, that actually seems more reasonable to me to just cut follow through here. Do we have enough top attacks at that point, though? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we do. Yeah. I mean, I don't love doing this as a top, though. I really prefer this as a bottom. Yeah, it makes more sense to cut a bottom. Let's just cut this. I don't know that the 1 extra movement means that much, or the 2 extra initiative. As for here, at this point, it should be like one of these 3 cards that gets cut every time. Maybe just this. The Disarm and the Immobilize are similarly effective against Night Demons, only one is more reliable, and obviously the Light just does nothing in this scenario because Light becomes inert every round. Alright, so my plan here is going to be to open the door and step back while creating fire. Creating fire would be really nice, but it's not very easy because then I'm giving up my move 4 afterwards. I guess it could actually be the... No, the Hatchet can't easily open the door, really. Hatchet kind of just wants to go to there and do a loot. Classic Hatchet. Yeah, like this and this is like pretty much the Hatchet turn we want, because we don't have the favorite right now. I don't want to start fighting this room without the favorite. I guess later, because multi-target or whatever. I guess we actually do kind of need a big move anyway, because we need to run back enough so the enemies aren't able to hit us so much. So yeah, I guess this makes sense. So playing this and healing myself? Maybe not. Maybe I just do a top that creates fire, but then I still have to do a move 4. But I guess I could just do this one and save the better initiative. I don't know, this pull can be pretty good. Because what I want to do is I want to set up Burn Away the Dark, right? I think I would rather have this than have this. Especially if my plan is to do Burn Away the Dark next turn. So sure. Just do move 3 then. Like this. No, I think I want to move back 4 to be safe. So I think I'm using Strangling Chain here. That's fine, though. I'm not sure how good Strangling Chain will be. This room is mostly imps. I guess there are going to be some Night Demons in it. We probably have to fight those first, so maybe it's fine, but whatever. This looks like a plan. Let's do it. All right, so I'm going to go first and do move 4 with a red guard. 1-2 to the door. Oh, dear God, this room. Oh, this scenario. Well, I hope they flip their stupid invis thing now. No, of course they won't. Of course they're going to wait until they're right up on top of us and to block the door with invis. Oh, God. Multi-targeting already. I mean, fortunately, with their range, it's not easy for them to. Yeah, so they don't actually reach this turn. It's okay. One, two. No, they do reach. They do. Well, it was fun while it lasted. How do we ever beat this scenario? You have 5 movement. So if I go to here, for example, and just do 1 damage to all of them, mobilize all of them, they take some damage when they attack me, but I'm taking 1,000,000 damage then from all these imps, right? The imps attack at -1, but I'll be poisoned after the first. I mean, I guess... No, because I only actually have 1 shield this round. Yeah. I'll actually take 1,000,000 damage. If we go back here... I mean, I guess I'm taking 1,000,000 damage if I go up like this, but then at least my allies aren't also getting hit. As is right now, Hatchet's going here, and each one of these, like this is going there, this is going there, this is going there, they're all going to multi-target each time. And they're not gonna be disadvantaged, and I'm not gonna have the shield. I don't know. It seems like a kind of a lose-lose here. I mean, I can use the compass so that one of them doesn't get to hit, just like by doing this to him right now. Not sure that's the best use for the compass in this room. Maybe it is. And then go back, and then there's only 2 of them multi-targeting. It's probably I mean, how many hits do I actually take if I go here? I guess neither of these hit, but all of these hit. So I'll be taking 6 imp attacks. Let's see how much actual damage that is. So the elite goes first. The elite attacks at so they all attack at 3 and 2 respectively, except lower than that, -1, but really that amount. So the elite will attack at 2, and then every other one will also attack at 2. But half of them will be disadvantaged. I have 1 shield for all the attacks, so realistically I should take 6 damage to be poisoned. The issue is being at half health and being poisoned afterwards, huh? But I would also get... I mean, I guess I won't take that much because I have 3 shields. I'll take 3 damage. And I'll also deal 6 damage back, which I'm not dealing if I don't go up. Yeah, that's actually probably worth it in the end. Alright, whatever. I can just hear people going, do it. Sure. Here we go. Here we immobilize all the adjacent enemies. Okay. And then we're going to use the top of Barbaric Instincts. Create fire. Pull doesn't do anything. 1 shield. All adjacent enemies suffer 1 damage. There we go. Alright, we're done. So the Night Demon goes. Night Demon is going to consume... Well, consumes either element. We can have him consume dark and create dark, because I'd like to keep the fire. Thank you very much. So he has 5 movement. So his focus would be here or here. This is, well, was always going to here, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3. And so from here, we're 1, 2, 3 away. Here, if we go here, we're 2 away. Yeah, so he goes to here, and he makes all of them suffer 1 damage, which is actually appreciated. Good looking out, Night Demon. All right, and then Hatchet goes. So with Hatchet, we're going to do the bottom of follow through as a move 2, and we're going to do a loot 1 here. Picking up all this stuff. So we got the favorite back, and we grabbed a couple coins. Redguard runs into the middle of combat, and in the meantime, Hatchet's looting. Classic. Classic. Realistically, I wouldn't have taken such like a slow start. Like, I would have taken one more turn before opening the doors, what I should say, if I had known that the imps were here. I thought it was just gonna be like night demons here, and realistically there'd be like one that attacks. I didn't realize there was a clumping of imps this close. It's been a while since I've done this scenario, and in my mind it was night demons in the front, imps in the back. All right, so now all the imps go. All right, where are our numbers here? So it's 2 attack from the elite. All right, let's just put the poison on there. Oh crap! Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. So I actually wanted to go here with Hatchet, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Sorry, I went to there with Hatchet. Yep. Still allowed me to loot everything. Just puts me kind of one further away, but that's significant because then I don't get hit by all these. Otherwise, this would be quite bad. Okay, so none of them can attack here. So it's gonna be 2 attacks with disadvantage on the red guard. Again, an attack 2 and then an attack 2. All right. I really don't want the curses on these, but whatever, because that was already 0 damage. So for this, I just have 1 shield. He takes 1 retaliate. Next up. All right, so I have 1 shield. He takes 1 retaliate. I'll keep taking these flips. So then next is not disadvantage. It's going to be number 5. Okay, nice. All right, and then number 8 with disadvantage. God. Keep taking these flips. Holy crap, we're getting lucky here. Ominous. Forebodes poorly, but whatever. Now we've got 2 attacks without disadvantage. Okay, no damage. Oh my god. All right. All right. I'll take it. Sometimes lucky. I didn't miss. No, neither of these should have attacked. Oh crap. Sorry, I need to fix the picture-in-picture. Won't sort properly now. Is it because of that card? Yeah, this card is just super bugged. All right, we'll have to fix this in the future. Oh, it's just gonna need all the stuff, huh? Sure. Hey, Gripeaway in chat. Hey, MQ. How's it going? There we go. All right, so what are we up to now? We have fire, so I really want to do this. Where can we get to? Basically, I want to wound everything in the room, right? Not really possible, but if I... Oh, yeah. Yeah. How's this for initiative? It's not great initiative, but at least we get a shield this way. This actually does do the things. This really does do the things, right? We get to jump to here. We get to wound almost everything in the room. And we still get a shield. We maybe die afterwards. Who knows? But, we can't say we never lived. All right. Man, I wish I was in range to do the whole combo. So what I want to do here then is probably move up and look to do a Resign Frenzy afterwards. Like do this combo next turn. So it's definitely a move up with this sort of turn, and what? Honestly, disarm this thing. We're almost always going after it this way, but I guess we're disarming it for next round. Yeah, this seems worth. It's probably going to be this round that it does the stupid invis. Again, it's 1 out of 4, and there's just nothing I can do about it, so... Otherwise, this seems really good. If we somehow get lucky and it doesn't go do the stupid invis thing, if it does like it's because it similarly equally possible to doing the stupid super early invis, which I can't do anything about, it could go like 41 and attack for +2 with dark. In that case, it would be amazing to disarm it. So I think this line makes sense. is kind of the point. I suppose I don't have to use suggestion to move here. I could use something else to move. Did I not choose a card to lose here? I did not. I did choose a card to lose there, so I actually have to choose my card to lose here. Yeah, probably give and take. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else better to move with. I want to keep Resign Frenzy for this combo next turn, and I can't get better initiative than that. So, yep, that's what we're doing. All right, Hatchet, so you need to move up, don't you? Sadly, it means we're not doing a sweet Ricochet combo just yet. I do have the stun powder, so I could theoretically try to go earlier and stun it, but I can't beat the 7, so it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So just move up and do a big attack, I guess. It's the best we can do. That's our life. All right. I hate this scenario. I really do. This is such stupid design. Ugh. Yep. Yep. In general, Gloomhaven scenarios are really well designed. Obviously, it's fair that when one person had to design 95, they wouldn't like. Ultimately, this is not. I don't blame Isaac so much for this. I blame the playtesters. Playtesters should have given feedback about how this was a really unpleasant player experience. So, I mean, this is the sort of thing that like with current Frosthaven playtesting would not make it through typically. This would get crucified by the playtesting group right now to allow stuff like this. All right, it's fun. -1 attack. He attacks normally for 6. Here 5, but 6 because of poison. 7. Yeah, that's a pitched card. We're gonna take way too many attack. Well, yeah, the imps are they doing the? They're doing poisoning. Okay. We're gonna take way too much damage to just take 7. This loses half our health, and it's not like we can heal ourselves. So, and it's also gonna get to hit us next turn. And you want to know the most amazing thing about this is next turn it can flip the stupid 41 or whatever where it consumes dark and hits for 8. And there's also nothing I can do about it now because it was able to go invis at an earlier initiative that I could ever stop it from going. So yeah. I thought Frosthaven was just going to be Gloomhaven Snares, but Lair's not. All right. Well, that's done. So yeah, we have to pitch a card, and we're just pitching this. It's rough to pitch here, but it means we'll need to Stamina Potion here to get an extra turn off. All right. You're done. So I'm going to do the bottom of Swift Strength. I'm going to move to here. Yeah, the 0/7 on Night Demons is the single stupidest monster ability I've seen so far. Yeah, like I said, it all right. It is something that I don't like to begin with, but I don't hate it to begin with because, like I said, they have to flip the dark that's around before, and there's enough counterplay in the sense that you can also try to consume the element, like both the round after they make it, and then you also have some warning of exactly when it can happen. You know, there's a much narrower intersection between like the rounds when they create dark the round before and then consume it the round after. Making scenarios where they can always consume it is just super stupid. Yeah, I mean, when the slime slip in 94, there's also more counterplay. Here, the problem is there's just zero counterplay to this that my party is capable of. And it's not like this is an atypical party. Like, yeah, sure, if I have a level 9 Mind Thief, then yeah, of course, I can crap all over them. But who cares? Like, that's not most parties, you know? Ugh, it just drives me insane. Again, this was something that came up in digital this week or last week, which I hated there. And as I said then, and I say it now, this is something that I hate just as much in regular Gloomhaven. All right, so I'm going to consume the fire here. I'm going to gain 1 experience. I'm going to make an attack 1 wound, target all enemies within range 2. That's going to be targeting all of these. I'll do the elite first, and then we'll just go top left to bottom right. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. This one first, because this is the only one that's not going to be advantage. The rest are advantage, because the elite has inherent disadvantage on attacks targeting it. Never nice to lose to just 2 bad flips in a row that you had no control over. Yeah, exactly. It's also just like beyond, but I guess you weren't here for this complaint. Beyond just not like how unpleasant it is to lose to it, it's also just not nice as an advanced player to go through an entire scenario and basically be like, how is RNGesus going to treat me today? Like, to feel through the entire scenario as if you just don't have as much control over the scenario as you should, because so much of it comes down to like if this gets flipped, you know? Because I just know that it's there waiting for me, and I know it can happen at any time, and I try to do my best to sort of play around it. But again, like here, this just destroys my turn. But previously, like, you know, I don't know. It's just it's there constantly eating away at you. All right, so here, regular, then all advantaged. Classic. Classic. That's the only one. I guess we got the curses, so we could have some more misses. All right, well, hopefully we're going to get some curses out of our deck here. I mean, it's just a 1 that we miss on, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so 2 damage. I guess I should just grab all the wounds, huh? All the wounds. Well, that was not bad. So how many total traps were in this scenario? There are 6 total traps in this scenario. We've seen 5. That means there's 1 trap in the last room. So there's just the consideration of whether we should use the compass now to eliminate an attacker. These are not the most significant attackers in the world. I mean, I guess putting this elite into this trap is not bad. Same time, Hatchet's probably just going to come attack. I guess like Hatchet doesn't really want to attack the elite because of the inherent disadvantage. I mean, I guess no, we're going to put this into the trap. Yeah, we're going to put this into the trap. All right. So red guard's done. Voidwarden's up next. So on the Voidwarden, I'm just going to do a move 3. We don't have dark anymore. That's fine though. I don't care that much about that one curse. 1, 2, 3 to here. And I think it's time to pop our Invis Cloak. I think we're both going Invis here. I don't really want to get multi-targeted down by a million poison attacks. Show you Invis. All right. And then I'm going to use the top of Lure of the Void. I'm going to disarm the elite. Yep. Which at least puts an end to this thing. Move it to here. Take 7 down to 2. And they get 1 more curse. All right. Next up is Hatchet. On Hatchet, I've got a move 3. 1, 2, 3, like so. Healing no one. Creating Earth. Holy crap. And then I'm going to attack the slightly higher health one, number 4 here. And I don't need to use the favorite for this attack, because even on a +0, I kill. I'd rather keep the favorite for a more important attack after this. Alright. What was our battle goal again? Here's low HP at the end. Here is reveal a room. We did open this, so we've succeeded. And here it was never drop below half, which we have yet to do. So can we get away with not going invis on the Hatchet here? How many of these would get to hit? So this would go here. 1, 2, 3. So 2 will hit Hatchet if we don't go invis here. So that represents 3 damage and poison. It's not that big of a deal, but the invis is typically not very useful anyway. Yeah, I think I'll just go invis as well. There's also the argument that like by going invis, we know where the Night Demon's going to attack next turn, although that's not necessarily a good thing, but yeah. I think we'll just both go invis. I don't know we're really going to get better invis than this. Just blanking 2 imp attacks. All right, so this one loses its disarm, takes 1. So they have just 1 movement by default, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So where are their numbers? These both have range now, so they don't need to move. So this one attacks first, actually. Okay, nice. I did shuffle, so we'll take it. What are the next? Number 5 here, which can move away to lose disadvantage. So these are all just going to take 1 from wound. Well, these are both going to take 1 from... let's just do things in the correct order here because there's a lot going on. All right, so this one's going to step back and attack the red guard as well. +0. So we have 1 shield this round, so we take 1. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, I don't like this. We actually have to use our chainmail here. I would prefer to use that on... Oh, we've got 2 charges still. Okay, we're fine. All right, so 5 is done. So then we have 8, 9, and 7. 7 can attack from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just seeing this many imps is giving me PTSD. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, God. We are getting lucky with these flips at least. So 8 is here. Just attacks there as well. Okay. And then 10. Oh, no, I didn't do the wound here. So I did the wound for that one. I did not. Oh, no. 9, actually. 9 is next. 9 attacks now. So hold on. This takes 1 from its wound. This takes 1 from its wound. +0. So that's just our second chainmail charge. And then 10 attacks with disadvantage because it can't move away to lose disadvantage. Okay. And it just takes 1 damage from our 1 shield and takes 1 from its wound. Yeah, at least red guard is taking care of business up there, huh? I don't know what the error in script message was about, but... Well, now they've spaced out in such a way that Resigned Frenzy is no longer doing the thing that it looked like it was going to do. So, what's the new plan here? T'as acheté du kremik? Ah, I can smell it. Oh, t'es trop bien, je t'adore, chérie. Merci. Sorry, my wife just came back with a pleasant surprise. Okay. So, I mean, I guess in this case I'm probably just doing 2 attacks. Doesn't really seem like Resigned Frenzy makes sense here. Yeah, I mean, currently Resigned Frenzy just doesn't do anything. That's too bad. It felt like it should have been good in this room, but I guess with where we moved the red guard to, it ended up not being so good. Ultimately, the imps haven't been the biggest problem in this room. They've actually, like, that flip that they've had, we've managed to mitigate. It's not the worst one, since they're not doing the curses. The curses is worse. That's why I hate forest imps more than I hate poison or black imps, because forest imps, if they flip the poison or curse, it's bad, whereas black imps, it's only really bad when they flip the curse. Is it pizza? That's the best surprise. No, it's not pizza. It's kremik. Uh, let's see what this would be called in English. The English translation is just raisin breakfast bread. Guess that's kind of what it is. It's a little bit different because of the texture, though. It's not like, I mean, I know what like raisin bread is in the U.S. It's not that because the texture is different. I don't know. It's like a lighter bread. Yeah. Fruit loaf. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like fruit loaf. But again, it's a different texture. I mean, it's kremik. It is what it is. It's a special. It's like a Belgian thing, but it's yeah. It's like yeah. It's basically like I guess what you call fruit loaf or raisin bread, except it's more like brioche bread. Not exactly, but it's closer to that. It's like lighter and fluffier than like a regular raisin bread or fruit loaf, I guess. It's like sort of between a cake and a bread, I would say. Yeah. It straddles the border between cake and bread. This is annoying because of where red guard is actually. I can't gift an attack with master influence, huh? Oh. I mean with a wicked scratch. Could gift the void. I mean, so like what are my attack plans here? I guess this gives me decent initiative always. This seems like a pretty good line here. We get to make an attack 4 on this, presumably killing it, and then we get to gift, like, I don't know, red guard an attack, or this an attack, something on an attack on one of these other things, hopefully killing them as well. Okay, so that seems decent. Red guard, we do not have fire here. So, what can we do that's effective? Not a whole heck of a lot. I mean, I think we should probably go early anyway, and maybe just play... I guess we don't need to go that early. We're against imps here. We can go like this, because this gives us a lot of lines for different things we can do depending on what the monsters are going to do here. Imps don't... Like, the earliest an imp can go on attack is 37, so... I'm not, like, this is fine for that, at least. Okay, so what are we up to then? So I guess the Void Warden can only attack here unless this comes out. I mean, I don't know. This is probably not going to come out. Who knows? So accordingly, Ricochet doesn't work very well here because we would hit this and this. I mean, it kind of works well because we get to kill these two, but then who are we attacking with the Void Warden top? Because does that mean we do a different Void Warden top, maybe? Hmm. That's interesting. No, we're still at 14 life on red guard, so we don't need the Void Warden top heal here. I guess we wouldn't have had to pitch a card. I also need to remember to use a stamina potion. I really meant to do it last turn. I didn't. That's why I have kind of a mediocre turn here on red guard. I really, really meant to use a stamina potion here. But we need to use it this turn. We cannot forget. Is there a different top that we could do that would be better then? Not really. So maybe we just don't do that combo this turn. We just save that combo and we just instead do a like move and single target attack. And just try to do that the following turn. Or we could just do Ricochet with a move instead. Like hit this and splash onto one of these, just not use. Yeah, maybe that's fine because this is sort of bad. I don't really want to be attacking with the favorite here. Oh, sorry. So we just go like, oh, but this is still bad. No, 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 no. It still works out better than to do it the other way. All right, let's just do retrieval and repeat shot and just attack something here. Okay. Well, that is a thing. I mean, that's the least dangerous thing for them to do when they come out of Invis, so I'll take it. I will take it. All right. Whew. Sometimes lucky. The attack 8 is still coming. All right. Hatchet's up first. So what are the imps up to? Yeah, 37 attacks. Okay. So since this is coming out, we can just attack this with the Void Warden's top attack. So I'm just going to attack this Black Imp here with repeat shot, and I'm not going to throw the favorite. Unfortunate. That's fine though. And then I'm going to use retrieval bottom to do a move one, loot one, and I'm just going to go to here and grab this coin. Does that work for? No, I need to use my boots here. I need to use my boots here. Yeah, I was just thinking about this. Because I need to be here to do what I want to do next turn with Fancy Hat plus Ricochet to have better targeting. Because this one should be dead. Alright, so the red guard's up. So time to abandon our allies. Looks like what we're going to go for here. We have a pretty good line. So if we do a move 3, all attacks targeting you gain a disadvantage this round. We don't really need healing that badly, so I think this is fine. We do 1, 2, 3 to here using our boots. Sorry. Boots to jump. And then we can do this top attack, creating fire. Doing attack 3, range 2, pull 1, targeting this imp here. It's a shame because this imp has less health than this imp, but there's no way. I would have loved to pull this one into it, right? But there's just no way to do that. This is the only imp we can pull in. And I think, like, yeah, sure, we could get better use of this trap by just using the compass. I mean, we could. What we could do is we could attack, like, this one instead to normally get a kill on that. And then just use the compass to, like, execute this one. No, I think this is fine. Also, by making these disadvantaged, theoretically, our one shield is, I mean, yeah, that's going to do something, sort of. I think this is fine. All right, let's attack here. +1. So we don't actually need to pull it. Interesting. We just do 4 damage. Yeah, I'd rather leave the trap then. In that case, oh no, I'm advantaged. Hold on. I should flip one more. Sure. All right. Because 4 damage here, it dies to its wound. So the question is, are we in a bad enough spot now that we should use the compass here? Oh, no, there are no traps in the last room. Sorry, no, there are no traps in the last room. There's 1 trap up here, 3 traps here, and 2 traps here. So this is all the traps. Yeah, compass. All right, Doom Compass. And so this is a 7 damage trap. So if I put one of these in it, it would take 7 and get cursed. But if I put this in it, it's just dead. So yeah, pretty easy choice here. This goes here. And dies. And this trap is gone. All right, so we killed 2 of them. We'll take that. Night Demon goes, comes out of Invis, and does nothing, because it's just doing a melee attack where it does not move. Black Imps go. Alright, so this one dies to its wound. They're all going to take one from their wounds here. This one's also going to die to its wound. So the attacks here with disadvantage. So one attacks with disadvantage on the red guard. Okay. So -1. So normally these were attacking for 2, if I'm not mistaken. But he has red guard is poison, so 3. So -1 makes it 2. So we use 1 there. We take 1, and it takes 1. Okay. Then the next one to go is 7, which also attacks the red guard with disadvantage. Oops, did not. All right. So another -1. This time we take 2 because we have no shielding. Okay, and then these two are going to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But Hatchet went first. Yeah, these two are going to attack Hatchet. -1, so 1 damage, and we're poisoned. And the next. Okay, so this would be a 2 plus 1 from the poison is 3, plus 1 from the flip is 4. It's down to 7. And poisoned. Alright, now the Voidwarden goes. So it's time to do the things, right? Alright, how do we do the things? So I guess it's really good to get poison on this Night Demon, right? Yeah, it is. It certainly is. So I think I'm just going to focus on the Night Demon as much as possible. I'm also going to, yeah, I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to summon the Ring of Skulls here too. We're just going all in on these things here. So we're going to summon this here in the hopes that it goes, that we can go early enough next round for it to be worthwhile. Whatever, that's fine. What's interesting is I know that it can't do a ranged attack next round. I wish I could remember what its other reshuffle initiative is. Where's CGO when you need him? I'm not going to look. I know that they have a 41 left. I mean, they just have their 2 reshuffles left. One of them is a 41. The thing is, it's very tempting to try to mobilize. No, I mean, I guess with the summon, it never made sense to try to mobilize him. All right, whatever. So let's do the bottom of Stand Fast. One ally or enemy within range 3 may perform attack 3, range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. So we're going to have this imp here attack this. It doesn't matter which one of these two we use to attack, to be honest. Just by doing this, we get poison. I guess it uses our deck actually, yeah. Which I guess our deck is full of curses, but it does get poison, which I think is worth a fair amount with how much health that thing still has. So I'm going to consume the earth on this with Master Influence. So this turns this into an attack for neither advantage nor disadvantage poison here. Okay, nice. 5. And poisoned. And then I'm going to attack the Night Demon with my top attack. Again, the Night Demon is just much more of a threat than like a 2 health wounded imp at this point. And the fact that I'm adjacent to it, gain disadvantage doesn't matter because I always gain disadvantage when attacking a Night Demon anyway. So yeah, here we go. One more time. Yeah. Unfortunately, that was all a little bit too likely, but at least we get a curse back in their deck. I mean, we would have missed anything we attacked there, so be it. All right, well, that's the round. Wasn't so bad. Stamina potion, gosh darn it. Ugh. How many times do I have to repeat that I'm going to use a stamina potion? Oh, wait, I don't have a stamina potion. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Kind of wish we did here. How badly do I want that? Pretty badly, I think. Badly enough to take 1 damage? Yeah, badly enough to take 1 damage. Sure. Alright, so let's just wound all these imps again. And I think just, get advantage and shield and do our best. Just try not to die. Okay, so it's Fancy Hat Ricochet time for sure. That should clean up both of these enemies for us. Or even hit here and clean up that one or something like that. We'll see. As for us, we just want to go as early as humanly possible here. And try to stun that Night Demon. I'm just going to use this for a default attack, and I'm just going to use this to stun it. And hope it's fast enough. All right, 41. What is the other reshuffle? Is it another 41? Ha! It's gonna drive me crazy. Oh well. I won't peek. Not a cheater. It's not really cheating. All right, so the Hatchet's up first. So the Black Imps are 76s, so those are going to be -1 move, +1 attacks. Sure. So we're going to do Fancy Hat bottom, +1 to all our attacks this round. And yeah, this is going to be stunned, so I'm just going to clean up these two imps. So I'm going to attack here first and then there second. I still have the goggles, right? Yeah, I do. No reason to throw the favorite at either of these. So we make an attack 4 with advantage here and then an attack 3 with advantage here. Okay, that one's dead. And then the other one, that one's dead. Sure. Beautiful. And we're done. So we still have the favorite too, impressively enough. All right, done. So Voidwarden's up. So first the summon goes and attacks the Night Demon. Okay, that is ambiguous, so we actually get that. Ooh, that's actually really good. We can use our healing potion now. Oh my god, that was so big. God, I love that modifier. All right, so it does 2 damage, but this is poison, so it actually does 3 damage, and we get to heal 1 on any ally. We'll remove the poison there. And then it's actually our turn, so we're going to do the top of Taunting Fate just as a simple default attack on this. That's unfortunate. We miss. And then we're going to use the bottom, consuming their dark, and using Freeze the Soul. Because we consume the dark, we don't get cursed, just stunning you. Okay, so then the red guard goes. I'm going to go ahead and use my healing potion right now while I'm unpoisoned for a few seconds. Heal up to 13. And then I'm going to do first the bottom here, because I want to be strengthened first. I can get a coin. Heal with no range equals awesome. Yep. I guess I'll just get a coin, yeah. I don't think it's so much worse to be here than here. I mean, they're going to move away from me anyway, so that doesn't change anything. So this way they just move like that. I'll just get a coin. So strengthen myself. So we do this before attacking. Then we're going to consume the fire. Gain 1 experience and make an attack 1 wound with advantage on both of them. I'll do the nearest and then the furthest. Okay, and then the other. All right, so 2 damage in both instances. And they're both wounded. Hey, HK Machine. That is a really neat camera. Is that a TTS thing? Yes, it is a TTS thing. All you have to do is simply right-click on the background, and you'll normally see something that shows picture-in-picture, and you just click that and activate it, and then there's just like unlocking camera. You can't see it right now because while it's active, you can't create another one, but if I were to close this, you'd be able to see it. I guess I can show quickly. Close it, right-click, picture-in-picture, open. And this, crap, I should have actually done that because I have to redo this. That's fine. That's how you lock it and unlock it from your view. All right, so Night Demon's done. Just loses a stun. And then these go, they each take 1 from their wound. Step back. Oh no, actually they can't step back. So I should just have gone here. Not get the coin. Yeah, sorry, I forgot they have -1 movement. I'll get the coin later. I know I've technically flipped, but ultimately what I flipped there did not change this at all. It was just me being forgetful here. And I'm not gonna this is an easy thing to undo. It didn't affect the attack at all, what we did. Like we would have attacked both of them no matter what. It was just the difference of getting the coin or not. They did. Yeah, it is great because they actually lack movement, they can't move away from us. I forgot that they would be able to at the 76. Okay, so they're going to attack us with disadvantage, which is quite significant. Also because they're going to get retaliated this way. Okay, so -1, so we're not actually poisoned yet, so that's just 0 damage, but we do have 1 shield value, so that's 1 damage to you. And then the other one attacks us with disadvantage. So here we have our 1 shield, which just blocks the 1 damage. All right, I'm going to quickly take this opportunity to go to the bathroom before we finish up this room. Discard, 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 discard. Yep. All right, 1 sec, be right back. All right, back. Sorry about that. Well, not really sorry. I mean, sometimes I have to go to the bathroom, but I apologize for the wait. All right. So what is our plan here? Uh, go as early as we can. Hope for the best. Oh, I swear, if it goes invis again, I'm gonna lose it. All right. So what are we up to down here? We've just got these two imps to contend with. One with 5, one with 4 health, respectively. Yeah, I mean, this is just really good, right? I guess there's a possibility they don't attack, but it's pretty likely they'd attack. In that case, we shouldn't take much damage. We deal a fair amount back. I don't really have better. I mean, I guess I could just do this. Maybe that's better. But then they don't take retaliate. I do 1 more direct damage to them immediately. So I do 2 direct damage and I have 1 shield. But here I do 1 less damage immediately, but then they'll take a damage from the shield when they attack. And also we have disadvantage for them, which is pretty good. Merci. Weren't you just complaining the other day about a digital snare where the dark came strong every round? Yeah, and I was admitting that. Yeah, that was just this week. I just said that earlier. That yeah, I admitted that it exists in basically Gloomhaven as well. Yeah, no, I've been. I guess you probably haven't just got here, CGO, but I have been complaining about it the entire time. It's only happened to us once that they flipped the invis when we can't do anything about it, but I still hate it just as much. I mean, in this party, we literally have 0 way to interact with it. Um, we have 1 character with 6 initiative, but no stuns. So we just anytime they flip it, that's that. All right. I don't think we can get away with a long rest here on Hatchet. Probably. I mean, I don't know. It depends. No, if the Night Demon goes before and kills the summon, then the Hatchet would need to move up so that we could have an ally that we could actually gift the attack to. We need to short rest here. We'll long rest afterwards. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, Gripeaway? The Night Demons. Yeah, no kidding. Hmm. Can I live without retrieval? All these coins say no? Yeah, I think I can. I think I can. In the last room, it's just all about focusing down the obstacle pretty quickly. So after this, I shouldn't really need to retrieval very much anymore, I think. So I need to go before 26, which would typically be with this. I don't love losing my giant move, though. I guess more accurately, it'll probably just be with this. And what are we doing for a range deck here? It's going to be like this, I think. We just want to play something that's not a large move as an attack here, because we need more movement to make the next room. Okay, 22. Well, that's bad, but it's not the invis, so we'll take it. You'll have to forgive me, everyone. I am going to be eating a little bit of my kramik while it's warm. Just came out of the oven. I guess I can show what a kramik looks like. So this is a kramik. This is a half of a kramik, actually. And as you can see, it's really, I mean, I guess you can't really tell by me touching it, but the texture of the inside is very light and fluffy. Airy, almost, I guess is a good way of putting it. Well, damn. I should have gone at 24, huh? This is actually pretty bad. So the reason that this is bad is because this is going to kill this, but if I move next to this, the night team is just going to kill me. I mean, it's going to make an attack 6 and I have poison, so I would actually just lose a card in my hand. That's really not worth. I guess I'm just going to stun powder it here. I don't love using stun powder in this room where we're almost cleaning up. But basically, like, all right. Otherwise, I guess I make an attack on it, and then the Voidwarden makes 2 attack 2s on it. So we make an attack 4 and 2 and 2. This is 8 total. This doesn't even kill, and that's not even counting its built-in disadvantage. Because it's going to kill this, and the Voidwarden, then we just won't get to do this. Should have gone at 24. If we'd gone at 24, we could have actually moved next to it after it kills the summon. Killing the summon isn't the end of the world. But us not being able to do a large attack on it is. I think it's probably correct just to stun it then. So we're just going to use Repeat Shot and the Stun Powder. Attacking this Elite Knight Demon. God. Well, at least he drew a Curse as well. Small upside. I think I'm just going to use this opportunity to create Wind for myself. Do I still have Follow Through so that I have a move 4 accordingly? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm going to create Wind for myself and heal off my poison. Hey, Peachy, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. Glad you've been enjoying the stream. Thanks for the support. How is your campaign going, by the way? Alright, so the Night Demon stun does nothing. So now the Voidwarden goes, the summon attacks first. Okay, so 3 damage, we'll take that. And then I'm going to use the top of Wicked Scratch, gaining 1 experience, consuming... I guess I'd rather the dark here just in case. Do we need the fire next round? We can use it. I guess I'll just consume the wind. I mean, it would give me 1 extra, or a move 4, which is pretty nice. But I do have 2 move 3s. I mean, maybe I just don't have to consume any element. Hold on. No, consuming an element makes a +0 kill. That's a pretty significant difference. I guess accordingly the dark is the least. But what if I get a -1 basically? Then the dark becomes very useful suddenly. All of the elements are useful here. I guess theoretically the fire is the least useful, but that's not even true because next turn the fire gives us 1 shield, which since it's still going to be a little while until our allies get down there, that does do something. Missed removing this. It's going well, on and off depending on availability, but still having a ton of fun. I'm Triple Spear now. Ah, nice. How are you enjoying Triple Spear? Yeah, that's fair. I guess I don't really want to get hit by the imps. Just sort of take damage for no reason. It means we're not moving very much. Whatever, I guess we'll have time to move afterwards. I mean, Hatchet's still back here too. So in that case, we can just consume the dark to gain 1 experience and to do a move 3. How's your scenario going? It's going all right. I mean, we're managing, I guess. I could go 1 more. No, because then it could go there and hit me. Yep. I guess this one's still going to be able to go here and hit the Hatchet. But here I got a coin. All right, Black Imps go. Lose 1, lose 1. This one can go here. Attacks the red guard and then the Hatchet. I guess removing the poison didn't really do much. Disadvantage on the red guard first. All right, so we have 1 shield, and this would be an attack 2 again. So we take 1 damage, and this takes 1 retaliate. And then attacks the Hatchet. So it's just 1 damage there, but poison. It never ends. And then here with disadvantage. Okay, so no damage, and it gets retaliated for 1. I guess we didn't need the fire there in the end. Yeah, that was stupid. That was the one we should have gotten rid of. Oh well, I get distracted by the clinic. Who can blame a person? All right, so hold on. All right, this works. The red guard gets 100% kill here, so. All right, so we're gonna use the bottom here. All just enemies suffer 1 damage, and we loot 1. Like that, like that. You're dead, and we loot these 2 coins, which is not bad. And then we're just gonna do I have any curses left in my deck? I wonder. No, but I'm pretty sure Hatchet has curses left. I'm pretty sure we got rid of all our curses, so I'd rather let Hatchet have the opportunity to attack. So I'll just do nothing with top. All right, Hatchet goes. We have a move 3, creating Earth. The Earth really doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, healing ourselves, removing the poison, and then we're going to attack with follow through, just as an attack 2, in the hopes again of getting rid of curse. Nope. So we'll just kill you. And what is our things here? Never drop below half. We still never drop below half, so that's good. And here, 2 or less HP at the end. We'll see about that. Okay, so our long rest here. I think I'm actually supposed to get rid of Gift of the Void here. Gift of the Void is not useful in the last room because our goal is to destroy an obstacle, and we can't use Gift of the Void on an obstacle. Would 0 be technically less than 2? Yes, it actually is less than 2. So if we die, it does become less than 2. What I've always found a little bit weird about this ruling, while it is actually an official ruling, is that, like, all right, in Gloomhaven, exhausting, it's always from cards, right? It's impossible to exhaust from damage without exhausting from cards first, unless you choose to. So what's weird is then, like, when you exhaust from cards, your life total effectively drops to 0 anyway, doesn't it? So technically, doesn't that just mean exhaust? Like, if I exhaust from cards but my life total didn't drop low enough, am I not, like, it's kind of weird. I mean, technically, yeah, my life total didn't drop that low and I still managed to exhaust from cards, but it's weird how it matters one direction and not the other, is basically the way I would put this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. I guess that gets us for not as close to the door. Gets the coin. I don't know how much. I really don't want to lose this scenario. I really don't want to repeat this scenario. How much does losing 1 movement cost? It's a very real question. Probably a fair amount. Are we planning on going in next turn? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to go in 1 turn later, right? Because then Hatchet will do like a move 3 next turn. Red Guard will move up. So if we go here, then the following turn we do like a move 3 to here. I mean, that's just too perfect, isn't it? To finally get some gold on this character, who so rarely gets to loot. Whatever, we're doing it. It's a bit greedy, but you know what? Yeah, sure. Just throwing away a card here. I don't have any out of combat stuff to do. Tabletop Sim is so nice, for sure. I have the same problem playing Void and Jaws. Oh yeah, Void has a terrible time trying to get loot. We're gonna do a move 3 with Center Mass here. Oh no, Hatchet's stealing this one. You son of a... Well, then maybe we'll just go there. We'll see. Damn you, Hatchet. Alright, so the Void Warden has a move 4. 1, 2... Yeah, so it's probably safer now just to do this. Since Hatchet's already there, we kind of miss out on our perfect combo, and it was only 1 coin in the end. Like, if we'd been able to go here, and the next turn we're doing a move 3, so it gets us to here, it's just too perfect. But here it's just for 1 coin, and I think the 1 movement actually matters more than the 1 coin here. This last room is very hard. Have you ever played Too Many Bones? I got into that before Gloomhaven. No. I mean, I tried, like, I just looked at the TTS mod, but it was hard for me to really grasp without really delving into the rules. Is the game actually fun? We're gonna have a problem this last room. Red guard just can't damage the obstacle. I kind of need to keep this, but this also sucks for damaging the obstacle. But I guess it has to be this. This bottom disarm is really valuable for keeping the enemies off our backs while we try to break the obstacle. And I really want this right now just because the heal 4 is so good. Also, move 3 is pretty good since I only have a move 3 and a move 4 at this point. I can't get rid of this, so I can't get rid of this, so it's really one of these two. I think it's actually supposed to be this. AoE damage is not going to be very useful in this room. This is going to be close. Alright, so this turn. So what do I want to go in with, right? That's the question. If I'm using that top here, I guess I could use this bottom here. Yeah, 'cause I don't care so much about doing AoE wounds and setting up. I mean, I guess similarly though, using this bottom. Hold on, we actually do know where the obstacle is. It should be placed. The token should be placed for it. So let's do that. It's A, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So it should be here. Right. So if we're here, we actually can't reach it. I mean, we could do the move to jump and then the range attack on it, I guess. So yeah, that actually works. Doing these two things specifically next turn works. So accordingly, I guess I can create fire this round. There's not really any reason to, though. I guess if I use this next turn, it just lets me move more, but that doesn't change anything. This gives me strength then, so. I guess this creates fire for the following round, but I don't know how useful that is either. Yeah, let's just get rid of this here. Sorry, I had to step away for work. Did you have to restart? No, I haven't had to restart. We're going into the third room. Sorry. Just trying to finish my the snack my wife brought me. That's why I'm eating quickly and not talking quite as much here. We'll be talking when we get into the last room. Okay, so gonna gain 1 experience here. Heal myself for 4. Oh, but I have to be here. I guess then the Voidwarden's going here. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah. Sure. All right. So yeah, we heal ourselves for 4, and we do a move 2 with Burn Away the Dark. Technically, I can create light, but it goes away. It doesn't matter. No, I have to move to here. All right. So Voidwarden does just a move 2 with this. I'm not going to be healing anyone. Don't really care that much about the blesses. Now let's try to set up the new picture-in-picture. I couldn't remember why. I was like, why are we 1 card shorter here? But yeah, I forgot we had to pitch a card to negate damage on the red card. Woof. Hurting here. So I'm getting rid of Ricochet here, even though it's... I mean, I guess Ricochet is just an attack 3, so maybe it's stupid to get rid of it. But this is an attack... I mean, like, once the favorite is in the target, this is a 5. So it's like, this is a 4, this is a 5, this is a 4, this is a 3. And it only matters destroying the obstacle here. I don't know that the occasional 2 splash damage from Ricochet is really going to make much of a difference. We have a bit of a splash damage anyway with the red guard, so theoretically maybe it could. But I don't really want to have to play around that. I think I'd rather just have 1 higher attack for the obstacle. I think this makes the most sense. So yeah, losing that. Sorry, all done now. Yeah, CGO, I did bump it up to an attack 3. I mean, basically, Hatchet doesn't have any enhancement slots, really, so that was one of the few places we could actually put a +1 damage enhancement, so that's where it went. Alright. Rick, I'll be watching, just not chatting. Yep, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting for a little bit, and enjoy. Alright, we're going to be trying to wrap this up now, hopefully, as we get into the last room here. Alright, so first up is you. Move 2 onto the door. Alright, so what are the special rules now? The rock column has A has 8 plus L times C hit points. So L here is 4, and C is 3. So it has 36 hit points? Oof, okay. So where are those stupid damage trackers? One of those would be so convenient here. I wish I knew where they were. And we have them when we test Frosthaven. They got to be around. Oh yeah, there they are. Yep. All right. All right. So didn't do the math wrong, did I? Let's double check, just to make sure we don't cheese the scenario. Yes, so it is L is 4, because it's actually monsters at 5, but not actually monsters at, but that still means the scenario level is 4, so 4 times 8, 4 plus 8, sorry, is 12, times 3 characters is 36. Yep. All right. Starting from the current round, at the end of every odd round, one normal Night Demon for 2 or 3 characters, or one Elite for 4 characters spawns at B. At the end of every even round, one normal Night Demon for 2 characters, or one Elite for 3 or 4 spawns at C. All right, so I have to place these letters as well. So it's this and this. All right, where are the letters? Here's B. Here's C. Yeah, so the round tracker broke because we went past 12 rounds, so we're just going to start at round 1, I guess, which is what makes sense at this point. This is actually something that I wonder about. Like, I think it's assumed that you should just start at 1. It's kind of a weird rule because technically it's not round 1 of the scenario, but unless the scenario has told you to track the round, there's no reason to track the round, you know? 1 second. Jay? Est-ce que tu peux juste prendre ça? Merci. Parce que Mini avait l'intention de manger. Okay. So yeah, so we're just going to start at round 1, which I think makes the most sense. So it is at the end of every odd round. Yeah, we're getting a normal, and at the end of every even. So we'll get a normal at the end of this round, and then an elite next round. All right. So we've got a couple turns before we all die to kill this rock column. We've also got deep terrors. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! Well played. All right. That's unfortunate. Oh, this doesn't matter. All right. Man. For the 10th millionth time, I would rather have +1 movement boots rather than wing shoes on the red guard. Wing shoes on the red guard matter like literally once per 3 times that I would rather have the plus movement boots. God. Why there are not 3 pairs. All right. So, we can't finish here because then we just get pulverized by these 2 things. Missing out on an attack on this is really rough, though. So I guess we go to here. Yeah, there's just nothing. There's no trick or anything we can do here that just makes it better. It's just always we go either here and we get attacked by everything in the room and die, and we get one more attack off on this, or we go here and we make an attack which serves no purpose, but at least we avoid 2 attack 4s. Oh, I would always grab movement boots if they existed. That's not the thing. I don't care about the jump. I've rarely ever felt that I've missed the jump on this class because you already have the small jump and it just doesn't come up that much. It's more that they're just 2 pair of movement boots, so if there were more pairs of movement boots, I would have movement boots on the red guard, but I think it's difficult to justify giving the red guard the movement boots over the other 2 characters in this party. If I were in a party with like a scoundrel instead of one of these 2 characters, I would have the movement boots on the red guard for sure. All right. Is it worth dealing 3 damage to the obstacle to take 8? No, I don't think so. So let's hit here. Great Fire. And attack with disadvantage. Very exciting. Even when I get to higher, I know how you house rule at CGO, but personally, I won't ever add boots of striding or boots of dashing or anything like that. I don't know to what extent this is supposed to be, but at least it wasn't me that spoiled it. But Marcel came into chat yesterday, I think, and pointed out how there would be no boots in Frosthaven that give more than one movement. So that's a developer. That wasn't me. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to. Already been spoiled by someone else. But basically, like, yeah. I mean, so yeah, there's no reason that boots of striding or boots of dashing or anything like that should exist in Gloomhaven. So playing with updated Gloomhaven items, there's no like I've replaced boots of striding with these boots, and I'm not giving myself access to any other boots that give movement. I guess Marcel said this because maybe items are publicly available. Sad Swiftbow days, yeah. And also, like, maybe Marcel said this just because that's about the items that are publicly available. That's obviously subject to change and everything like that. Again, I'm just repeating something that someone else has publicly said about Frosthaven. Take it as you will, but accordingly, based off of that information, which is now publicly available about Frosthaven, I would certainly approach Gloomhaven accordingly, since the purpose of bringing the Jaws of the Lion rules to Gloomhaven was to like sort of update Gloomhaven with updated rules. Man, my list of items to import into Frosthaven, with however that mechanic works, keeps growing. So basically, what you're saying is that if you're playing a game a certain way, we can expect Frosthaven to be played that way. Certainly wouldn't say that. I'm simply saying that the reason why I wouldn't give myself access to any additional pairs of movement boots is based off of both what exists in Jaws of the Lion, although I guess that's not completely true because boots of striding do exist in Jaws of the Lion. Sort of the Jaws of the Lion boots being a replacement for base Gloomhaven boots, and then what has been publicly stated by a Frosthaven developer pertaining to movement boots in Frosthaven. All right. So this goes here. I prefer. This gives me a better path, I guess. And this goes here. This one will take one from this, and then this one, and I will take, and then we'll have the two attacks as well, obviously. For these attacks, we have one shield. They're attacking at, oh yeah, they can also consume any element to create an element. I guess I'd rather keep the fire so they can consume dark to create dark. They attack at -1, so 2 attack 4s. +2. Can I pitch to this? I may have to. I guess this isn't that high of an attack, actually. I mean, it's about as high as it gets, but we have one shield this round before they went, and they're attacking at -1, so I guess it's not really that high. So again, this is an attack 4 +2 is 6, so we take, well, so we use, wait, this is the one that's less damaged? Yeah, so I'll use the optional shield later. So let's use this here. So we have 2 shield for an attack 6, so we take 4. And the next one attacks. Oh, well, I guess we could have, but whatever. I considered that as a possibility, but with that miss, I'm super happy anyway, so. All right. So we go now. We're going to do move 3. 1, 2, 3 to here. I'm going to just give them a curse by consuming the dark. Never hurts. And then I'm just going to do an attack 4, range 3, creating dark. The dark doesn't matter. It's getting created no matter what. Targeting the obstacle. Nothing special to use for this. Oh, sorry. First, the summon should have moved too. You never know when that could matter. All right. Come on. It can't start like this. Just a natural miss off the top of my deck. How many curses do I even have left? I guess I have 2 curses. I have 3 curses left still. But at least if I draw a curse, it would be a curse out of my deck. Starting off, like the first turn doing 0 damage to this is going to be a disaster. Not actually 0 damage. Well, hopefully not actually 0 damage. All right, well, Voidwarden's done. Hatchet's up. We're going to do a move 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to heal myself for 1. Create Earth. And then I'm going to make an attack 4 with Center Mass, targeting this rock column here. I'm going to use the Eagle Eye Goggles, and I'm going to throw the favorite into that and never get it back. And I'm definitely going to use the goggles while using the favorite. Rip, the crypt was literally on the bottom. Rough. Well, at least it's getting reshuffled, right? All right. So here we have, do we have a bless in our deck? No, we have no blesses in our deck. We have no curses left in our deck either, so at least there's that. All right. So this is just a casual attack 7 on the obstacle. Maybe we get a crit here. That gives us a decent chance. Oh god, really? Come on! Oh my god. Is this really how it has to end today? It's the two. I don't even have any curses in my deck, right? I'm sure I don't. I'm pretty sure I've got. No, maybe I have one curse left. No, I have no curses left, right? So this was the lowest amount of damage we could ever possibly deal here. All right, so the first round. So our expected damage output on that obstacle, the first round, was 7 plus 4. So 14. We were supposed to deal 14 damage to this round, right? Realistically, a little bit more than that because we were attacking with advantage on one person. I mean, I guess one person had curse. So yeah, about 14. We should have done around 14 damage to it. Instead, we did 5. You got this? I don't know. I'm not so convinced that we've got this from here. Oh, crap. I couldn't stop there. Sorry. I had to move one more. I wasn't paying attention. I would get hit here. I have the boots. It's fine. That certainly my flip there doesn't change anything on my decision to go there. There's no other spot that I could go. Yeah, there would be disadvantage. Yep. So I had to go there. Well, you had a demo. Yeah. Hilariously, Hatchet does about as much damage to this as a demo does, while doing more damage to everyone else. If I had a demo, I probably would have made it past the second room of this scenario. There were like 7 black imps in there. Maybe 8 even? How many was it, actually? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there were 8 black imps in the second room. I don't think with a demo we would have made it past the second room. All right. Well, I mean, whatever. We're just going to keep shooting. So I needed to spawn the Night Demon, by the way. I'm not even going to bother to put the summon things on them. I'm never killing these Night Demons, so it doesn't matter that they don't drop coins. Okay. Now we have to. I mean, there are so many flips. Just like there are a million flips that can make this go badly for us. But yeah, I think bigger attack first makes sense. Because like these could disarm or curse us, so I'd rather make sure I get a larger attack as soon as I can. I mean, I guess that's actually something I do want to keep because it allows me to sort of keep the Night Demons off my back while I hit the thing. So let's reroll. Yeah, sure. That's better to lose. All right. So while I'm not adjacent to it here, I'm going to do these things. Attack it from range and then move up and disarm. And here we're just going to throw some attacks at it. It's the best we can do. The summons, well. Ah, the invis. Nice. For the disarm. I love this scenario so much. It's such a fun scenario. It's so fun. I'm so happy that I'm going to get to do this again, all because of flips. Oh, God. All right, cool. Sure. You move to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 movement. They all go invis. All right. So attack, 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 all on the red guard. These attacks are at -1s. They're attack 4s. 5. I don't want to pitch cards here, so 3, and it takes 2. I guess I'm probably pitching anyway, huh? Guess there's a curse and a miss in there still, so that's 3. So we take 3. Yeah, I'm gonna guess we're pitching no matter what, almost. Okay, never mind. Well, sometimes lucky. Okay, so the dark is gone. There's just these elements. Hatchet's up. We're going to use the bottom of Fancy Hat and the top of Repeat Shot. We gain 1 experience, and we get to make an attack 6, targeting the rock column. Got no items to use here that would be special. Yeah, just a +0, huh? Whatever. At least it's a hit. 6 damage. The luck. Yeah, that was lucky, without a doubt. That was lucky. Sometimes lucky. All right, so I'm going to start by creating fire. Again, I'm going to... Oh, no, I have to move first. Sorry. I'm going to go to here, using my jump boots, and disarming you in the end. I would much rather disarm one of these because of the damage they deal, but don't seem to have too much of a choice on this one. And then I'm going to attack with this. mean, come on. We've drawn almost exclusively negative modifiers while attacking this thing this far. Okay. Oh, we were strengthened. Okay. Whew, never mind. All right, that every 2 points of damage makes a big difference here. Voidwarden's up. I mean, I guess Hatchet has the best deck at this point, so... Oh, no! I had to go to here. Otherwise, Wicked Scratch is doing nothing. Crap. Well, it's too late now. I already flipped. All right. Yeah, that was bad. I mean, I guess there was really no way to do this turn. No, I mean, originally my plan did work, right? My plan did make sense. What I was going to do was I was going to attack it. Oh, but I couldn't attack it from where I was. That was actually the stupid part. But it still, I mean, it still would have been okay, right? I would have just not attacked with advantage or disadvantage, gone here. But the reason why going here and disarming made sense now was because otherwise this would be summoning another Deep Terror, which just complicates the scenario even more. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I've already flipped, so it's too late. In hindsight, it would have been better to go here, not disarm this, and just do more damage faster. So that was still a mistake. Okay, well, all I can do here then is just use the bottom of Stand Fast to grant an attack 3, range 3 to Hatchet, targeting that, consuming Earth, I guess, to make this attack 4 with advantage. Jesus. Well, at least we get the -2 out of there. It's crazy how many of those negative modifiers are hanging out at the top of our deck, though. Oh, it's actually +1 more because we actually have Fancy Hat. Ha! Okay. And so then this Deep Terror loses this, and this one attacks Hatchet. +1. I believe they're attacking for 2 by default here. Yeah. So 3 damage, and another Deep Terror. And another Night Demon. Oh, sorry, this was also supposed to move 2 more. You never know. Alright, well, we're gonna just keep attacking it, I think. Is this too dangerous here? Are we the one getting attacked here? No, we can just throw Redguard in the way. I mean, Redguard actually probably dies this round. Do we short rest? Is that any better? I mean, here we short rest. That's a given. Sure. What's annoying is, like, this combo is so good, but our allies are going to be dead before we get to it. We shouldn't have used the Invis Cloaks previously. If we had the 2 Invis Cloaks on these characters, I could actually win here. I messed up. Damn it. All this and I'm going to lose because of my own mistake. The value that I got from the Invis Cloaks previously was not equal to the value I would have gotten here. I kind of forgotten how insane this room was. I mean, all right, admittedly, if this altar was at like 3 health right now, rather than 15 health, it would have been fine no matter what. But yeah, that was a mess up. God damn it. Ugh. All right, well. So I need to short rest here on Hatchet, actually. No, I actually really don't want to lose that. Sure. I need that for initiative, actually, is the joke. Okay. So we need to do 3 times 5 attack. The initiative here is the issue. Is there anything, I mean, like, I guess if I use Suggestion Top and this bottom, gives me a chance, I guess, depending on what their initiatives are. Yeah, that's the best I can do. This gives me a chance. There's nothing gained by short resting here. I don't go any faster. I mean, like, I don't get any more cards to lose, is what I mean. Alright. Oh, no. Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, no, that's really bad. I mean, I guess it's sort of not that bad, because at least this one's not hitting. Deep Terrors are line attacking. Line attacking is not bad. Alright. I mean, maybe this is fine. There's a chance. Yeah, so what we need to do here is we need to go next to it and get advantage, I think. or I could get the chest. I guess this is my only chance to get the chest. No, let's try to get the chest. If I lose, I want this anyway. All right. And who knows how much of a difference the advantage actually makes. Let's make an attack 2 on this. Probably a huge advantage. Or a huge difference. Nope, no difference. Beautiful. Why did it go straight through my deck? That's weird. My deck refused to believe that I could flip a crit. All right, and then we're going to use the bottom of Flame Shroud. Oh, sorry, this should be dark. The Voidwarden goes before the Night Demons, but we can consume... Hold on. I need to read this. Just 69 can't resist. The first attack performed each of your attack granting actions. You may... Yeah. So I can consume elements twice here, actually. So I should not use the fire here. So I'm just going to move to this chest. Okay, so fair warning, I'm going to be spoiling chest number 69. Chest number 69, I repeat, chest number 69. We're going to be spoiling chest number 69. That is 6969, chest number 69. All right, you've all been warned. Robes? Really? All that for that? Oh, God. I've made a huge mistake. This is an embarrassingly bad item. Oh, it does make fire. You're right. Yeah. Good call. 1 experience and shield. We have shield 1 on the red guard. All right, so the red guard now has the Robes of Summoning. During your turn, perform a heal 2, target any summoned ally action. But, I mean, I guess the good news is I'm always confused. This item is found here. Yeah, I mean, I'm confused by the existence of this item to begin with. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I gotta blow my nose. All right, back. Sorry about that. You immediately get the item. I thought you wait until the end of the scenario. No, when you loot a chest, you get whatever's in it. Technically, we're not using Jaws of the Lion rules for this. Jaws of the Lion rules actually mean that you can use the item immediately as well. But here we're not doing that. But no, you basically pick up the item and you just put it in your backpack, so to speak. So it just like goes down here. Basically, we got 20 gold on the red guard, which whatever. The red guard doesn't have very much gold, so we'll take the 20. That item is quite terrible. Even most classes that care about summoning would rather use Cocoa Pockets. Oh, does Frosthaven allow wearing and equipping items? I didn't know that. Was that one of the things that Isaac said was updated according to, I mean, that was carried over? Interesting. So I guess technically we should. All right, sure. So we can now immediately equip and wear this as well. We've got our beautiful Robes of Summoning. All right, so the Hatchet's up. Wish I had goggles here, but I do not. Same thing as before. Fancy Hat, +1 to all our attacks this round. Repeat shot, gain 1 experience. This gives us an attack 5 on the rock. All right, whatever. +0 does it. So 6 actual damage. Rock down to 5. This is actually still active, which is significant here. No. It's not that I'm giving any inside information on that. I just didn't remember. It wasn't. That was sort of like a weirder rule, so I wasn't sure if that was one that was actually going to carry over. I mean, like, our Frosthaven testing doesn't involve a lot of campaign style play currently, if you understand what I mean. So, like, how would I know, you know? All right. So we don't have any ice, but oh wait, did we have a mana potion we could use somewhere? No, the mana potion is actually on the Voidwarden. Fair enough. Okay, force 1 enemy within range 4 to perform move 3, and then attack 3 with you controlling the action, targeting an enemy of your choice adjacent to them. So I'm actually going to control you so that you can't hit the hatchet, because I can't control any of these things anyway. So it's just this or this. I'll control you. I'm going to control you, move you to here, actually, and then make you attack this. I'm going to consume the newly created. Oh, no, I'm going to consume the dark actually. Not that it matters too much. On this, using Master Influence. So this is going to be an attack 4 with advantage, made by the Deep Terror attacking this. There we go. All right, that does it. Whew, we did it in the end. And I think we can never exhaust here. Pretty sure that one was one of the rules Isaac said would carry over in the forum post. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. All right, and so then I'm just going to use the bottom of Stand Fast as default move 2 and run away. So that means that only this will hit me. All right, so here I don't need to... Oh, I do need to do some stuff because I want Hatchet's life to go down, right? So here we got our thing. What was our thing here? Never allow my hit points to drop below half. Okay, no, I need to do the rest of this round. All right, that's fine. I have nothing else to use. No. Okay, so we're done. So now the Night Demons go. So this one can't reach anyone with his range 3. I'm not going to... I guess technically I have to do these attacks. Whatever. All right, fine. Number 1 goes first. It attacks at range 3 here. -2 attack. So normally they attack for 5. Here it's attacking for 3. The first attack is going to be on the red guard. All right. On the red guard, I take the 3 damage and I'm out of here. This is just to get myself out of the scenario to have to flip less things stupidly in the future. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Then on the Hatchet, +1, so 4. So Hatchet's down to 1. That's exactly what I want. All right. And then this one can't hit anyone, nor can... I mean, can't hit the Voidwarden. 1, 2, 3. This one also, well, doesn't have line of sight of the Voidwarden, doesn't have range on the Hatchet. So there's just number 3 that attacks the Hatchet. All right, as Hatchet, I'll just pitch a card just to get the satisfaction of not exhausting. Look at these lines in here, and we're somehow avoiding all of them. And then number 3 will attack the Voidwarden. A crit. Looks like we're pitching a card. Doesn't matter which one. All right, just to show that everything was was on the up and up. All right, yeah, I really didn't think we would beat that one after that first round in here. But I guess when you're focus firing something, 36 health isn't that much. I mean, the true MVP in this room, I mean, I guess was really the Voidwarden Hatchet combo. The 2 of these contributed a ton of damage. Like being able to do 2 attacks per turn from the Voidwarden. Man, getting level 5 Voidwarden before this scenario, whew. Even though we kind of messed it up, but yeah. Also just like Fancy Hat, and also just Hatchet single target damage. Told you had it. Yeah, no, you were right. I truly didn't believe, but you were right. You were right. I mean, I still messed up, though. I should never have used the Inviscloaks here. If I'd remembered how this last room functioned, I definitely wouldn't have, because these 2 with Inviscloaks could have gone like 2 rounds still of hitting this. So we took really unnecessary risks here. We didn't play very well. I did sort of deserve the loss here. Hold on, let me just go get a tiny bit more water, and then we can do the wrap-up. All right, so we successfully completed the scenario. Get rid of this picture-in-picture. All right, so we never allowed our hit points to drop below half. We opened a door, and we were at 2 or less. All right, so check mark for everyone. So let's do game setup, scenario 1. That was close, though, for sure. I mean, we were basically almost dead that turn. I guess we had like 1 more turn, realistically. I mean, well, not easily, but yeah. I guess we had like 1 more turn. I mean, Red Guard actually was dead that turn. Red Guard was for sure out. All right, so let's grab those check marks. Check mark there. Check mark there. Check mark there. All right, so we don't have a level up there. We do have a level up here. And we don't have a level up here. But there's no reason to do the level up now because it makes it easier to spoiler tag for the VODs, so I won't do that. Let's just do the rest of the post-scenario stuff. So we gain, well, we open a bunch of new places and we gain a global achievement. All right, so I suppose there I can just stop the VOD. I don't think there's anything else that has to be covered on the VOD here. And I can just go, I mean, I'll be on the stream for a little bit longer, so let's see. Yeah, I think everything was good there. All right. Yeah, basically, like, so for people who are watching on the VOD, if you're wondering why I'm not going to show the level up here, I mean, I won't do this until the next Friday, basically, the level up. Basically, because level 5 plus for Jaws Lion characters is considered a spoiler, so there might be people who watch this VOD who didn't want to have Redguard level 5 spoil, but were fine with spoiling Voidwarden level 5. So it just makes more sense to do it at the beginning of a VOD rather than the end of a VOD, so that people can decide to watch that VOD or not, depending on whether they're willing to watch that spoiler. So yeah, I'll do Redguard level 5 next week. All right, so to all the VOD people, thank you very much. Yeah, we're continuing to win. I really didn't believe in this one, but I guess we got kind of lucky in the end and still managed to pull it out. And well, kind of lucky and kind of Hatchet, I guess is the best way. That's kind of the moral of the story today. But yep. All right. Thanks everyone who watched the VOD. Take care.